Hi, are you ready for a reading? I think we are. This is Toby. He's happy to be here, so am I. Thank you. Hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much for coming to my circle today. This is the table where the tarot scope, the tarot reading is done using a horoscope diagram. It looks like a big circle. It has 12 slices in it, just like a pie, and each one of those segments is named for a category of your life. We cover a lot of ground with that. This is also the table where my friend Link, he studies antiquities and he prints a calendar every year called A Year in a Day. And I was looking through the calendar and I found today, well, not today, on August the 17th. Remember, you know a little bit about Odin, don't you? Well, anyway, Odin's ordeal, the 9-day Norse observance of Odin hanging on the Yggdrasil tree, the final day being the festival of the discovery of the runes. So what happened was, Odin was a king and a god, and he made some mistakes, and he hurt people by making his mistakes, so he decided he needed to look at the world from a different angle. So he plucked out his own eye, and then he hung himself upside down in a tree. I should have a copy of that. Upside down in a tree, so he could study the world from a different angle. So he that was a quick course on how to see things for real, right? Okay, well, thanks for listening. Okay, anyway, this is for you Sages, and cards have been blessed, they've been cut, they've been shuffled, and everybody's ready. Okay, first house is what you're thinking about, Sag. So Sag, you are thinking about money. Money. Well, aren't we all thinking about money? These are upside down. I got to turn right side up. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, and this is a face card, so I just put another card on top of it, and it's also, well, it's not a face card, but it's also more about money. So this is a guy who's growing his garden. So you may feel like you have spent your many days of your time in the last little while growing your garden at home, growing your garden at work, growing your garden in your actual garden of your house, or growing your garden as in your children are your garden. Your job is your garden. So, and that was to enhance your capability to provide people with what they need to have. Second house. Now here's a house about money. What? This is an air sign. It could mean the money's going in and out real fast, but this is another money card. So, all right, this is an event that's coming really fast. This is a guy who's paying his bills, or a woman who's paying her bills. And notice the hands that are outstretched here because people are being paid. So you may have found a great bargain on something that you've wanted for a long time. A great bargain on something you've wanted for a long time. That would be copacetic with this situation. It also means that, gee whiz, you may be asked to donate, pay a bill for something. It's something that's going to happen fast with your money. I hope you're getting money fast, not giving money fast. We shall see. Third house is it's communication. That means emails, text messages, telephone calls, short trips, taxi drives. And so this is your third house of communication. Okay, so in communication, well, first of all, I need to tell you this. Mercury is retrograde. And because Mercury is the god of communication, the communication systems in the heavens are not acting as quickly or as well as they could. So if your computer won't start, or your phone goes on the fritz, or your printer won't print, it's because Mercury's in retrograde. It'll be gone by the end of the month, theoretically. I mean, that's when it's gone, but it sometimes lingers. The after effects linger. But anyway, we're talking about this. So on your mind is a topic. Here are items that represent situations in your life that you're satisfied with, and here's one that you wish you had. Now, my life would be perfect if I only had this one extra blankety blank that this person wants. So something tells me that of all the things that you want and you would like to have, at least one of them is going to befall upon you. You're going to be bestowed with it, because this is a cup that's coming right out of the clear blue sky, given to you. So you might not be expecting it, but there will be a good message, a good outcome with regard to somebody giving you something you want. You have to decide what that is. It could be money. It could be a trip. It could be dinner out. It could be anything easy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Fourth house is your home. Oh, now we got, uh-oh. Okay, now look at here. You know what this could mean? Are you looking to buy another home? Or are you looking to buy a camper? Because one time I had to read cards. I asked her if she was looking for another house. She said, well, we just bought a camper. Are you buying a camper? Because that's 2 houses to live in. Now, remember, keep your hands on the reins. Notice that this person who's in the chariot does not have his hands on the reins. So one horse could go that way and one horse could go that way. So pay attention to what you're giving your attention to. There's an old Native American expression, and it has to do with a little boy that asked the chief or his father, what about this and what about that? And the father says, it depends on which one you feed. So are you going to feed the hateful wolf, or are you going to feed the good wolf? It keeps you warm at night. So be careful who you allow to influence you, because we want it to be your choice and your happiness, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 house. This is, romance and creativity. Well, shucks. It looks like y'all may have had some kind of little kerfuffle. I'm sorry, or you're disappointed and your feelings are hurt over some particular situation. Maybe we can get over it real fast. Maybe it isn't that terrible. 6th house is work and health. And what do we have here? We have the Knight of Cups. Let me see what this is. Oh, my Lord. Okay, well, guess what? This right here is your intuition, is your unseen communication between you and your best friend, between you and your wife, between you and your children, between you and your husband, okay? Communication goes on all the time. We're just taught to ignore it or not believe in it, but it happens all the time. So there is, okay, then I'm going to say this, because this was such a disappointment. Somebody is trying to make it up to you. So you've had a terrible disappointment in recreation, in games of chance, in maybe romance, maybe creative inspiration. Doesn't have to be dating all the time, but somebody's helping you through it, because here she is helping you through it, and she's soothing your hurt feelings. Okay, this doesn't have to be, this could be a man doing the soothing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Now, what do we got going on here? Oh, somebody coming in hot. Somebody got a good idea for coming in hot, and guess what? You're going to get a big fat no. No. See, kiddo, you're hot to trot on something. Look at your rearing horse there. Oh, I got a good idea. I got to go out and get it. This is a fantastic idea. Oh, yeah. I am sorry, but many readers equate this particular entity with a person who may have been like a teacher that you did not like, because that teacher handed your homework back into you every day and told you to do it over. That's what kind of a feeling he passes around. He's not a pleasant person. So, all right. So let's just say that somewhere in a mutual understanding, you've been over enthusiastic, but that doesn't mean you cannot work out a cooperative venture. If somebody said, no, stone cold, I'm not giving you $10,000 for that, she might say, that's okay, I'll give you 5. I mean, I don't know, but this is a stone cold and a great idea you have. And try not to be so upset, because there's always time to let that idea simmer, let it soften up a little bit, and play the waiting game, the long game. So it looks like it might be one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8th house. Whoopsie, is money from other people. Money from other people means income tax checks, wait a minute, income tax checks, insurance checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, those kinds of things. And right here, look at this. What is that? It looks kind of spooky to me. I don't think we like it. Actually, the tower, it looks like a terrible, terrible event, right? It could just be that there will be a hiccup. It could be a mild little hiccup, but it's going to be so unexpected, it will, people will open their eyes up. So money from other people is probably, well, let's pull out another card, see what we say. I can't say, okay, I cannot say that it has to do with an inheritance that you'll get this year. I cannot say that. I can say that because of the way this looks, if there is a inheritance coming, it'll be far from now, because the most recent person who's going to die or who did die left their affairs in the state they were left in, whatever that means, So that doesn't mean you're not going to get an inheritance. You're just not going to get one this year. Okay? So that's 8. This is 9. 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. And so look, those ideas light your head up, because Sag, you are the sign of long distance travel. You are the sign of adventure and large animals and lots of fun. So this is a new idea for you, and you would love to participate in any one of those or all of those. That list of long distance travel, philosophy, and taking a class. And I think it would be a good idea if you selected what you want to do next year, because this is just the very beginning of a little fire. And all it means is that you are thinking of following up on those categories, because right now you're going to start a little list. Okay, I want to take a course in X. Okay, I want to take a trip to Rome. Okay, I want to eat my way through France. Those kinds of things. Put them on a piece of paper and hang them up in front of you. You'd be surprised how fast you accumulate those goals. Okay, 10th house is your career. Now, what have you got? You ain't done yet. That's what we can personally say for your careers. You ain't done yet, because look at this. Look at this. He has just sent out his ships, and he sent them out to get gold and silver and herbs and textiles and God knows what all. God knows what all. And so he's at the very beginning of reaping rewards. Let's put it that way. So are you telling me? So this is so there's something about your work that makes you feel like you are on the very bottom, or you're starting out low, zero again, because you may have finished a project and now they're trying to find another project, or they have found another project where you have to figure out what the project is and how you're going to manage it. So you're always starting over, but you might be good at that. Some people are just good at starting things. So, okay. So stay focused, because you don't know what's coming down the pike, and this could be good. Let me check the next card. Oh yeah, it can be really good. Okay, this is your 11th house of long-term plans. Okay, long-term plans and friends you met at previous employers, as well as the friends that you know now. Now, look, some of these people you really loved, and some of these people, maybe you married them. I don't know. Maybe you dated them. I don't know. But you still keep track of a lot of them, because because you're a friendly guy. Aren't you the ruler of friendship, or is that Aquarius? You're very close to that. So listen, you're going to need friends, to help you get where you want to go in this life. So you're starting out, and these people can help you. Starting on a new project, and these people can, if you don't like the project, talk to these people. See if there's a job over there for you. Okay? 12th house is what you think about when you go to sleep at night. Look at here. These two people are old friends. They love each other. They've been playing together and being best friends for years because right here they are, they're exchanging gifts and they're just playing like little kids do because they like each other. So then I'm going to say most nights you go to bed with a happy heart. That's what I'm going to say. You don't necessarily go to bed with a heavy heart or being angry or clogged up with anger. It's not you at this point in time. Maybe in another day in your life, but no, not right now. So, listen, stay happy and keep hoping for the best. And when you do that, that's what'll turn out. Okay? Alrighty, well, how do you like that? That was really easy. You guys are going to have a good month. So do not be concerned about the tower. Don't be concerned about this broken heart here because it's just a disappointment that happened. And people are going to help you move on. I don't even think it could be a serious romance, but or B, you've had a serious romance and now you're on the outs for a minute and your telepathy is telling you to call her, or her telepathy is telling her to call you. Boy, what a predicament. Okay, thanks for joining us. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. I appreciate you coming to see me, and you enjoy reading about Odin, the guy who plucked his eye out and hung himself upside down in a tree. Okay? All right, thank you. Bye.